House Republicans released a disputed GOP intelligence memo today. It details alleged FBI abuse of surveillance authority. President Trump agreed to declassify that document over the objections of the FBI. In the memo, Republicans claim the FBI and Department of Justice used an unverified dossier to obtain surveillance warrants against Carter Page. Page was a Trump campaign foreign advisor. Congressional Democrats say the memo is a partisan attack on the people investigating the president's campaign for possible collusion with Russia.
This is designed to impugn the credibility of the FBI, to undermine the investigation, to give the president additional fodder to attack the investigation.
The memo was sent to Congress. It was declassified. Congress will do whatever they're going to do. But I think it's a disgrace what's happening in our country.
Democrats are concerned President Trump will use the memo to justify the firing of Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein. Trump appointed Rosenstein, who is in charge of special counsel Robert Mueller. The barrage of criticism from the commander-in-chief has left some in the FBI shaken. Bruce Leshan has been trying to gauge the impact.
Former FBI Assistant Director Ron Hosko spent the afternoon reading over the newly declassified memo and defending his colleagues.
The president of the country is attacking their name, their reputation. They're very troubled by it.
Hosko spent 30 years in the FBI, working his way up from agent to one of the top-ranking leadership posts.
Is the FBI a political organization?
It is not. Look, I have my own personal politics. Generally, the organization is, to me, conservative, right of center. But those discussions don't come into any case discussion, any case briefing. It doesn't matter.
Just before he declassified the memo, the president hammered the Bureau, tweeting, "The top leadership and investigators of the FBI and the Justice Department have politicized the sacred investigative process in favor of Democrats and against Republicans, something which would have been unthinkable a short time ago." And then, as an afterthought, rank and file are great people.
There is no doubt that that morale is sagging.
FBI leaders had argued that the newly released memo contains inaccuracies and paints a slanted narrative. The FBI Agents Association released a statement saying FBI special agents have not and will not allow partisan politics to distract us from our solemn commitment to our mission. But Hosko says many agents wonder what happens next if the new director resigns or the memo is used to fire the deputy attorney general overseeing the Russia investigation. In Washington, Bruce Leshan, WUSA 9.
Hosko says there's no way the FBI could have relied solely on the Steele dossier to seek a warrant to wiretap a Trump campaign aide. He says there are so many checks and balances in the process that a dozen people would have had to conspire to mislead a panel of federal judges.